Hey HealthNuts, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nikole. If you're new here, welcome. I will catch you up a little bit. I am officially a new mom. I have a 3-month-old. Her name is Sage, and she has just been the love of our lives. We are so grateful for her, and motherhood and parenthood in general has just been a crazy, wild ride, and it's crazy to think back of me watching these videos when I was very, very pregnant with Sagey. So I'm really excited. I did not think I was gonna film this video, but after so many of you guys requesting this video, I am officially doing my newborn baby must-haves, the things that I think that you don't need. I don't want to say you need them, because like really you just need love, food, and sleep for your baby. But these things really, really helped me out, and I'm just going to share why I loved them and what things that I found really worked for Sage and us, and hopefully it will help you, give you guys a resource for when you guys are researching, because if you are in your 3rd trimester, 1 in the morning right now, watching and searching for these types of videos, I totally feel you. I remember that was me not that long ago, and I feel you. So hopefully this video will help. I'm gonna have a full blog post with everything I mentioned, detailed links for you to find everything really easily, and I'm gonna try to section it into different, or like talk about the products in different categories to make it easier, and I'll have timestamps below for you guys to easily scroll to those parts of the video. So grab a snack, grab a drink. It might be a long chatty one, but I'm just chilling in Sage's room while she's having a nap, so let's do this. And stay tuned till the end of the video, because I'm going to talk about a couple of products that I thought were like a must-have as a new mom, but I really didn't end up using, so definitely want to mention a couple of those things. All right, first thing I'm going to talk about is clothes, because obviously you need to dress your naked little baby. And like I said, everything I'm mentioning is from 0 to 3 months, because I have a 3-month-old, and I feel like most of these things is for that period of time. I don't really know when they stop being a newborn, but in my mind, it's like the 3-month mark. I feel like she's officially like a little human. It's crazy. They grow so fast. So I'm going to talk about clothes, because she has a lot of clothes. She's a very spoiled little girl, but I want to talk about the things that we have been loving dressing her in, because it's comfortable. It's easy to get in and out of for diaper changes. And yeah, just to give you guys some good basics for newborns, because those fun frilly things are like fun to play dress up, but like for everyday changes, nighttime, you need like the easy go-to stuff. So first off, just get the zippers. These are ones we love. This one is by Kite Baby. So soft. We actually got this exact same matcha green color in newborn and 0 to 3. Because we didn't know how big she was going to be when she was born. She was like 7.1 pounds, so quite little, at least little for our family. And then I love this maybe baby little onesie. I probably had her in these two the most when she was first born. I love them. Like I said, I'm going to have everything linked in the blog post for you guys. In terms of like super soft loungy wear for bedtime, I know people are either yay or nay with the nightgowns. Matt and I both love these. I asked him too. So these are those long, not just me. These are those long nightgowns that tie at the bottom, and I'll insert a photo of her wearing one, and she loves these. Their legs can kick freely, and you basically take the bottom and you tie it up like a little present. It's super easy for nighttime changes, and it's just so comfortable. Like I feel like she can just breathe and move around in this. There's no like bands or zippers or anything. I love these. I think we have like 3 or 4 of them, and we have our like daytime clothes and our nighttime clothes, and these are her pajamas. We don't use these during the day, but at night they're great, because if you're putting them in a carrier or anything that their legs are split as they get older, that's obviously annoying. So that's great for swaddling at night. And then what we really loved is these little like 2 set pieces that they have, and they have them in so many fun prints. I love this little, I don't know if it's cheetah or leopard, but they're like high-waisted pants. They're so cute and comfortable. Their fabrics are so soft, and she loves them. And then they also have like little matching hats, which I wanted to talk about for when they're newborn. You want to keep them nice and cozy and warm. Like she was born in the winter time, so we would always put her in these little hats, and you can just knot them depending on the size, and she just looked so adorable. And then speaking of the matching set, they have like matching items for all of their clothes, which is so cute, but they have matching swaddles. Like not every baby likes to be swaddled. Sage likes to be swaddled. She fought it a little bit in the beginning, but that's how she sleeps. Like if her arms are out, this is something I learned once I became a mom, is newborns have this, like, there's a name for it, but they have these like natural reflexes where their arms just spring out and they wake themselves up. I think us as adults, we think, oh my God, to be tucked in like a straitjacket sounds so anxiety inducing. They love it. They were so tight in the womb. Like a lot of babies like it, and it helps them from not waking up from those reflexes. That's like literally what they do. It's funny. So she likes being swaddled, and we found the best thing were, like, our favorite swaddles were these ones by Solly Baby, as well as these ones by Copper Pearl. I love the patterns of this one. This is like a little princess fairy tale one, castles and unicorns, so cute. And Solly Baby has really nice like earthy tones. I love it. So yeah, these were our favorite swaddles because they were big enough, stretchy enough that we could get a tight wrap, but still have it so she could move a little bit. And then in terms of, since we're talking about swaddles, in terms of like actual, like a zipper swaddle that you can get, we use the one that comes with the snoo. And I will talk quickly now about the snoo because it obviously, the snoo is a bassinet. And if you haven't researched it yet, it's very expensive. It's an investment. And when I first heard about it, I thought, oh my gosh, I need that. Like, how expensive could it be? Like, I remember someone saying it was expensive. They're like $1,800. And you're probably like in shock, mouth dropped open right now. I know. But like once you start researching it and stuff and finding out like the safety of it, it helps them sleep, helps soothe them back to sleep if they wake up. Like, it is a smart bassinet. It's crazy. She loves it. And I don't want this to be a whole snoo review, but we bought ours personally. We got ours used off, I think, Kijiji. And the cool thing about them is I think we ended up paying like $1,100 for ours, but they hold their value. You only really need them for the first 6 months. They will rock your baby to sleep. They do like hushing, like white noises for you. And not only will it do that for the beginning, but it also weans them off for the 6-month mark when they're like maybe going back into their crib. So we really have loved it. They hold their value. So even when we want to eventually sell ours, we can probably sell ours close to $1,000 or like $800 or whatever, and kind of get most of our money back. Obviously if you keep it in good condition, but they're only using it for the first 6 months and we have loved it. Like, she just sleeps so soundly in it. I feel safe. She can't roll around. Like, this swaddle that it comes with actually straps to the bed. So there's no way that they can roll over on themselves. And it's just, it's made by like a sleep baby expert, I think. And it's just amazing. So I will link it in the blog post, but it's definitely an investment. But like I said, it holds its value and you can resell it. So, or buy used, or you can even rent them. So I just want to put that out there. Definitely you don't need it, but it has made Sage's sleeping routine so much easier, and she's a really good sleeper. And I think it's because of the snoo. That sounds, I don't have anything to compare it to, but she loves the snoo. Okay, speaking of like sleep and stuff, we did have a sleep sack. She really didn't start using this, I think, until like the 2-month stage, because we really have been using this now in our routine for about a month. And this is by the company Guna Muna. We love it. It's kind of a more expensive one, but it is so soft and comfy. Some of them are not that comfortable, like for sleep sacks. It's essentially a blanket that zippers around them so it can't go over them or anything. It's super safe because it zippers around them. And then this one here, it's the newborn to 3-month one. And what's great about this one, it actually has like the swaddle inside. You can have their arms tucked in or tucked out, like it zippers all the way on the sides. There's lots of options for it, and it's super, super comfortable. So we started using this after she would wake up around 6:30 in the morning, and I would just nurse her in bed with us. Like, we don't do co-sleeping throughout the night, but we do it in the morning, and I can just like lay down and nurse her, and she's warm and cozy in her blanket. We make sure like the main covers are down. So there's nothing possibly going over her, and she's warm and comfy, and she hangs out in this in the morning, and it's great. We actually just got some more. You would have seen in a previous video for her to have as she gets older. Love a good sleep sack. Highly recommend. It's super cozy, and she loves it. Okay, let's switch gears. Let's talk about some bathroom essentials. So I want to talk about just a few things that we've been really loving for bath time. I honestly thought this was going to be just something for me that was cute, a baby towel, because everyone's like, oh, you don't really need that many because you can just use regular towels. get a baby towel. It has a hat, has like a little hood. When they get out of the bath, this is so helpful. It just like swoops over their head. Like you can obviously use your regular towels, but I do find the ones with the hoods are really nice. We just have 2 of them. You don't need a lot. And then, you know, she only really takes a bath like once a week. And this is really nice. And it's so cute. I'm going to insert a photo of her wearing this. It's adorable. And then like, she just looks so cozy in her little ducky towel. It's like for me, but it's for her too, you know? Speaking of duckies, this is another thing I didn't think we needed. I thought it was gimmicky. I highly recommend it. This was like, I think $20 on Amazon. It's a little thermometer ducky, and it helps you know that the temperature is okay for when you're doing bath time. And I just found it so helpful. Like it has a little red light. If the water's too warm, it tells you what the temperature is. And it just gives me peace of mind, because what you may think is like hot or cool enough may not be safe for your baby. So this just like takes the guesswork out of it. I put it in. I still check it with my with the inside of my wrist, but I use this and it just makes it easier. And we've been doing bath times together now in like the big bath, and she can feel like she's swimming and kicking her feet. It's really cute. I'll insert a photo too. Lots of photos. She's sleeping, so I need to feel like she's here. So we love that. And then 2 other things is this is the soap that we use for her. It's just the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. This is just the baby one because it's unscented. I love it. We had a big bottle. We ran out. This is a little one. And then also my sister actually got me this for my baby shower. It's a little silicone like scrubby brush. It's good for cradle cap. And yeah, I love it. It's just like a nice way to wash their hair too, with a little bit of the soap, and gets any like dry skin out and stuff. Love that. All right, let's just do some like hygiene stuff. So Nose Frida. This is like that little snot sucker thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never used it on Sage. Matt is the booger sucker in this house, but it's pretty easy. She does not like it, I'll tell you that, but it works. Like, it's crazy how much boogers come out. And don't worry, it does not go in your mouth. There's like little filters. It's fine, but it helps them because when they're little and they're stuffy, and like when they're breastfeeding or bottle feeding, like they need their nose to breathe. So it's really important that they're not stuffed up. But you will need like a little saline solution to moisten their nose at first before you suck up those boogies. So this comes like as a pair. This next item is one I thought I didn't need. I thought regular clippers will work fine, but there's no way I was taking big clippers to my little newborn baby's fingers. Like, it just scared me. So I saw a lot of people recommend this, and you know what? I bought it. I used it. I love it. It's a little nail filing kit. I don't know if it's meant for babies. I think it is, but it's super gentle and it has really soft tips on it, and you just pop one on, you turn it on, and there's a little light too, but I don't think you need the light. Anyways, it takes 2 seconds. I file her nails while she's breastfeeding. She does not mind it at all, and it takes like legit 2 seconds, okay, maybe 2 minutes to file her nails down, and it doesn't hurt her. There's no blood. Everyone's safe. No one lost a finger. I love it. And then I also have this Bumco little butt spatula. I love this thing. This is great because it just makes it easier to rub on any like diaper creams or anything on their bums. I actually just use, I want to show it, I just put coconut oil in a little glass tub here. This is what I use on her bum, and it's great. But even if I don't want to get my hands like oily or anything, I just take it, I rub it on. It's awesome. This is easy to clean and sanitize. And it kind of just suctions to the top of your like dresser or like changing pad table. I really like this, and it was really inexpensive. I think we got this as a gift, but they're not expensive. And yeah, just straight up coconut oil is what we use on little Sagie's tush, and it's great. And then lastly, in the hygiene department, I have this oil blend. This is from Young Living. You guys know I love their oils. This is the Seedlings line, which is for babies. It's the Calm scent, and I think I'm almost out of this one. So this is great to diffuse at nighttime, at bedtime, to get them nice and sleepy. I'm always diffusing either this or lavender at night. I only do like a cup, like 2 or 3 drops in like my big diffuser. So nothing strong at all, and I leave the door open just to help air circulate. But we always have some kind of lavender calming scent diffusing at night, and I feel like it just helps zen everyone out, and yeah, it's like all the calm vibes. Okay, speaking of bedtime, there's 2 things that we used a lot right off the bat. First off, this little, this is a portable white noise machine. Because Sage's bassinet has a built-in white noise sound, but this is the one, if I was just to get one for a newborn, I would get this one because it's great. You can attach it, if you're carrying baby around with you, you can attach it onto the carrier. You can put it on the stroller, the car seat. We used this a ton. And then obviously when we start to be able to like travel again, this will be coming with us. I love it. The sounds are great. You can adjust the volume and everything and clip it onto anything. And then we also love this little egg light. This is great because it charges and you can actually take it around with you. And we use it for nighttime changes. If we don't want to wake her up, Matt will use it in the morning and bring it into bed so I can still see her and nurse her because it's so dark right now at 6:30 in the morning. And you just can, might be dead. Oh, there we go. You just tap it. I always forget. Oh, there we go. There's like different commands. Love this. I love that it's portable and it has two types of light, a warm one and a blue one, and I love it. So highly recommend like some kind of soft night light so you don't wake up baby in the middle of the night. All right, I want to talk about carriers because when your baby is little, they want to be carried all the time, and physically carrying them with both hands means you have nothing, no hands to do anything else with. So baby wearing has been something that we quickly got on board with because it just made a huge difference on what we were able to do in a day. Now, the first one, we have two here. If I was just to buy one, I think I would probably get the Baby Bjorn one. I researched so many baby carriers and a lot of them are more like for outside use, but what I love about this one, this is the Bjorn mini one, I believe. What I love about this one, it is super soft. It's like the jersey material one. It's stretchy, it's comfortable. It's comfortable for baby and you to not only wear outside, but inside. We love this. It's easy to strap on. She's so cozy in it. And I don't have to worry about like her neck or anything. It totally keeps them secure and it will grow with the baby. There's adjustable part here on the bottom. And then also this part I think will like fold over once they get bigger and they don't need that neck support. We probably use this at least once a day or if not every other day still. Like we love this and it's the best way to strap her on and get stuff done around the house. She loves movement. So if I put this on and I'm like vacuuming or doing the dishes or whatever, like folding laundry, she just loves that movement and she'll go right to sleep. The other option, which I know can seem so intimidating when you're a new mom, are these like long baby wraps that you're like, what the heck? What goes where? I get it. Like this looks so confusing. And I will link the video that helped teach both Matt and I how to use this because I'm telling you, once you get it, and it maybe takes like 2 or 3 tries. Once you get it, it's like, oh, this isn't intimidating at all. Like at all. Like I can put it on right now with my eyes closed. Why I love this is because it honestly feels more intimate. It feels like baby's right on you, like you're hugging her or him. It's so soft. It kind of feels like I can just wear a nursing bra and this, and it's like I have a shirt on because you can actually like put this like the sides down a bit like a t-shirt, and you can just have literally a nursing bra. This I actually have even mastered feeding her. Like I'll loosen it up a bit and I can feed her, not while walking around, but feed her sitting in the nursing chair and she's still like secured and snuggled in there. And then I can go back to wearing her and it's great. So this is my favorite. It's from Solly Baby. There's lots of different kinds that you can buy, but I love this one. It's super comfortable. I love the prints and it's really easy to tie. Do not be intimidated by this like endless amount of fabric. It's really easy, I promise. I would not do it if it wasn't. I don't have time to like sit there and crochet a baby wrap around me. Let's talk about burp cloths here and blankets. So you're gonna need some burp cloths because your baby will spit up at times. Sage doesn't spit up a ton, but it's funny because like we would get used to not having one of these near us and then she would have a big spit up and we're like, where's the burp cloth? Like there's just spit up all over us. So we always have one like in the bedroom and one by the nursing chair. I really love these ones. I think these are, copper pearl. I love these ones. It came with it was like a 3-pack, one of them somewhere around the house. And they are a little bit more like thicker. So if you have them on you, it's not gonna like soak right through. Like some of them are so thin that it's really not absorbing much. These are great. I love the prints. I love how thick they are. They're very durable and, like we don't need a ton of them. So don't overbuy if you're still like planning out your registry and stuff. I would say like 1 or 2 packs is enough for the beginning, because you're going to be doing lots of laundry anyways, trust me. So love these, good quality, a little bit more than the cheaper ones, but I like that they're thicker, so recommend those. In terms of blankets, definitely get yourself some nice blankets for, you know, traveling, the car, the stroller. You want to have blankets. And I love these too. So this one was super inexpensive. We got off Amazon. I don't know, there's not really a brand name, but we got off Amazon. It was very inexpensive. And then we have 2 of these really nice quilt, like Muslim quilted ones. This one's by Maybe Baby, and it's 100% cotton. It's a little bit more than this one, but this one's just acrylic. This one's super soft. She has a pink one with rainbows. No, she has a pink one as well. And it's so soft and cozy. We use these for some of her like bouncers and stuff in the living room. We use them for, like I said, the car seat, the stroller. Really great, because when you put your baby in the car seat, they can't have an actual winter jacket. It's too puffy. So this is great to drape over the car seat when we're going from the house to the car, or just to like drape over halfway on her so she's warm. Okay, so the next thing is actually right beside me. It is one of these play gyms. This is by Lovery, and they actually sent this to us like way before Sage was even born, and I only opened it probably after maybe like 3 or 4 weeks of her being born, and this is the best thing ever. This is her playground. We keep it in her room, so Cashew thinks it's her play gym too. This is great. There's like attachments, like these sensory strands that you can attach after as they get older, and they can like kind of swat at them. They also come with these black and white cards, which I love, because newborns can only really see, first off, I don't think they can see much when they're first born, like except like the nipple in front of them, but afterwards anything that's like contrasty or black and white is really easy for them to see. So she loves these, and we actually have a whole like we have different sets like this. They have different boxes for different stages of where they are development wise, but we love this play gym. There's so many different things for them to grow with for tummy time, for as they get older. So we use this at least once a day. Highly recommend. And I honestly love the look of it. I love the wood, and it's super soft and comfortable, and Sage loves it. And then we have the caddy. So this was just, I think, off Amazon, one of these little felt caddies. We have 2 of them, one for my snack caddy when I was up all night with her breastfeeding, and this is just like her changing one. So we have diapers, we have wipes, we have a little thing of coconut oil, nipple butter, bib, which we only are starting to use now, so they weren't in the newborn must-haves. Just things like that, pacifiers, little things that we may need. I love this one because there's lots of little pockets, and it's just really lightweight and easy to kind of go from room to room. So we usually have this at night in the bedroom with us, and then we'll bring it to the living room when we wake up and start our day. Okay, then speaking of like toys and stuff, we also have this bouncer. So we have a few different like things for her to lay in, but this was my favorite one. This is actually one that we bought ourselves. We didn't get this one for our baby shower. And I heard a lot of mamas say it's amazing. I love the Bjorn line in general. I think they have really great things. She loves this. So it's one that like bounces themselves. Like you can just put your foot on and bounce them, or they will bounce themselves if they move around. And it's super cozy. I like how you don't have to like strap them in. You just kind of slide them right in. And this is our favorite thing that she was in. She used this the most, and she still uses it. So we have like the Mamaroo and the Snuggle Me Organic Lounger and all those things. But this, if I was to pick one, this is the thing that she loved the most. She would sleep in it sometimes, hang out in it. You can just change the levels, have her up higher, have her laying down. Really customizable for whatever stage they're at. And it also packs away really nicely. And we use this so much that we just got a transport bag for it as well, so we can travel with it. All right, next up, I could not do a video without my nursing pillow. I have 2, but if I had to pick one, this is my favorite just because it's really versatile. I love this one because this is from the company Beba. Not only is it great as like an actual pregnancy pillow when you're still growing baby, but it's an amazing it's good for her to sleep on. It's good to nurse on. Why I love it is that it's huge, but it also has like these beads, like this filling that just molds to you no matter what position you're in. Like it can just form to whatever you need. And it's amazing. It's funny, when I got this, I'm like, I don't know if I really need this. Like the brand sent it to us because I think it just launched. I was like, I don't know if I need this right now. I love it. It's funny how you don't know what you need until you try it out and then see how it works for you, but it's just so comfortable. We use this every single day. It's my favorite thing, and yeah, I just wanted to give it a little shout out. If there's anything else I'm missing, I'm gonna have it in the blog post. I'm also gonna link things in the blog post like our changing table, our diaper pail, things like that that like we use, we love, but like to show everything is gonna be forever. Like this video will take forever. So I'm gonna have that all in the blog post, as well as like anything else I can think of that I missed. So you can go there for a reference. But I also wanted to talk about 3 things that I thought for sure I was gonna need and I never really used. And I didn't want to do a full video on things I didn't use because, you know, our family and friends were so generous to gift us a lot of amazing items for the baby shower, and I don't want to be like, we didn't use them. So I only want to pick a couple just to like let you guys know that you may think you need things and you may not even end up using them for many different reasons. 2 of these were definitely gifts, so I appreciate it very much. I thought I needed it. I was the one that put them on the registry, so it's my bad. But I really have not used them. I haven't used these 2 items once. So first up, we have nipple, like, what do you call these? I don't even know now. Nursing pads, nipple pads. So these are like nursing nipple pads. I thought that everybody who breastfeeds leaks. Like, I just didn't think there was an option not to leak. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy I didn't have to use these and that my boobs aren't leaking everywhere all the time through my shirts. But I actually don't leak. Like if I'm not breastfeeding Sage, no milk is coming out. And I didn't even think that was a thing. I thought all moms that breastfeed leak. Like, I don't know. I totally blew my mind. I was like, wait, when does the leaking happen? It never did. So, I mean, the only time it happens is if my boobs are really, really full and like Sage just slept through the night and she's feeding on one side and the other side is just like leaking because it's like gonna explode. Otherwise, there's no leaking. So I haven't had to use these. Although that being said, these are still great. I put them in the diaper bag in case I need to like wipe up something or whatever. I'm sure I'll find a use for them, but at this current moment in my life, my boobs are not leaking. So, and because they're not leaking, I also don't need the Haka, which every mom is like, get the Haka. And I'm so sad because I was so excited to try and use this. It's like, so if you're like, what the heck is the Haka? Haka? It basically is a little silicone like breast pump catcher. So a lot of moms, like when you're breastfeeding on one side, the other side is leaking, hence the nipple pads. But what you can do to help save some of that milk is actually suction this to one side that you're not breastfeeding on, and it will catch the excess milk. Well, that other side doesn't leak, so I've never even used this. So I don't know, I just thought like, I guess I should probably give these away, I don't know. But I thought for sure, like every must-have video showed this. Never occurred to me that I wouldn't need something to catch excess milk. So just if you're thinking about what things to cut off your registry, maybe not, because I think this is like $50, you know, and I never used it. So I was sad about that, but also, like I said, happy the boobs don't leak. And then lastly, as much as I was like, I just saw so many cute babies on Instagram with their little soothies, and I'm like, oh, I just want Sage to use one too. I have so many pacifiers, guys, so many, and Sage is just not a pacifier baby at this current time. The only ones that she took were these little ones from Philips Avent, and they are actually the smallest ones. These are the newborn ones. And because some of them are so big, like the nipples are massive. I feel like I'm going to choke her out with them. These are small. She did take these for a little bit. I'll try to find a video of her using them, but she's not, like, I almost feel like I'm forcing the pacifier on her and she's just not into it. So I had so many different kinds because people are like, get different kinds because like, you don't know what they'll take. These are the ones that she took. If you want to try ones, I recommend those, but like, yeah, she just isn't a pacifier girl. And you know what? It's one less thing I have to wean her off of, so it's fine. I think that's it. I'm trying to look around to see if I missed anything. Like I said, I'm going to have everything in the blog post. I don't know how long I've been talking for, but this room is a mess. And I hope this video helps you. I really want to share the products that we used, that we're still using all the time and that have really helped us. But like I mentioned, you do not need all this stuff. Don't feel like you need to go out and spend all the money to prep for your baby. Like honestly, just lots of love, food, whether from a bottle or the boob, and good sleep is all they need. Like really, newborns are easy in the sense of what they actually need. So don't get overwhelmed, take it slow. And I hope you are getting excited to plan for your little one. I'm excited for you. When I think back to that time prepping for Sage, it was like one of my favorite things. So good luck, and let me know down in the comments down below if you are a mama and there's something I didn't mention, or your top favorite 3 things that you really loved for like the 0 to 3 month mark. I think it'd be really helpful for other mommies watching. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I post here every single week. Lots of mommy, lifestyle, food, wellness, what I eat in a day, routine videos coming up, and I will see you guys in my next one. By the way, I have a full baby playlist down there as well. Okay, I'm done. All right, gotta clean this up. It's hot in here, and Sage, I think, is waking up. Is Sage up? Oh, do we want a little cameo of Sage? Yeah, okay, Sage. Whoa, hi. Hi, this is my 3-month-old, Sage Chloe Gonsalves. How's it going? What's your favorite? What do you love? You love probably the play gym? That's probably her favorite thing, is the play gym, let's be honest. This is what mommy had to plan before you came into the world. Hours of YouTube watching. Yeah. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, check out my mommy pregnancy playlist down below and the blog post, and I will see you guys in my next one. She's looking at all the mess. Okay, bye guys.